Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Financial Speculation, etc. And this is for you coming from Cancer, and it's for the month of December. Now, firstly, I'm going to talk to you very quickly about your job and for the month of December, and I'm going to pull this first card to talk about the first 15 days of December about your job, and let's see what happens for you coming from Cancer. And it's a very good card. It says you're going to get very good possibilities of good news where your job is concerned, and even if you're going out to look for a new job, you'll be very rewarded with a very good one as well. So these first 15 days of December, plenty of good news which comes regarding your job. Let me talk about your business areas for the first 15 days to see how they work. You will have a mountain to climb, which is not very good news. So he says you are not going to get any new business very easily. So you might as well just put all your energy to look after what the business you have in hand. You won't have enough energy to beat the competition, it says, but you will do well with whatever you're doing right now. So first 15 days, stay put with whatever you're doing and you'll find good news. Now I'm going to talk to you about your last 15 days and about your job. And let's see whether there's an improvement or whether things are getting worse. And what a bad card. This is a very bad card. It says you attract all kinds of difficulties. You attract it like a magnet. So in your area of job, be part of a team rather than want to stick out and try to show off and see what you can do very well. It will all go wrong. And blame will come and the danger of losing a job. And if you're even trying to apply for a job, don't be too expectant. So a really bad card. Let me pull the next card to do with your business for the last 15 days of December, and let's see what happens. Well, this card says where your business is concerned, you're going to have some kind of approach from somebody to join a business venture. It could be a new business venture because you may be already in business. But looking at this card, I'm worried that the risk factor is very high. So the opportunity comes, the risk factor is very high. My advice would be wait and see and what happens in this last 15 days of December before you make any approach. I would say that the risk outweighs the possibility of showing a profit. So just take it easy. But no harm, be aware that a good chance is coming and maybe at a later date you may want to go back for that opportunity. Now, for you coming from Gemini, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There will be some people who will just have, of these ages, will be so lucky, whether in job, in business, in lotteries, in anywhere. And this card says that, what we're talking about, lucky ages, that those who are the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or even 66, you're going to be very lucky, whether in job, whether in business, or whether in lotteries or any kind of financial speculation. So that's good news for you. If you're not of these ages, don't panic. You can have a 90-minute session with me which will cost you USD 50. That will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, and we'll talk to you about your next 8 or 9 years. We'll talk about that later. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates for the month of December. And this is a very mystical card. And it says your lucky dates will be the 7th, the 16th and the 25th. 7th, 16th and 25th will be extremely lucky for you. And so to the casino or to the buying lotteries, or for your job, or for your business, anything connected to finance, the 7th, 16th, 25th is going to make you very lucky. Bookmark these dates. Now I'm going to talk to you about lotteries' favorite numbers. Now I'm going to produce 3 sets of numbers. And for the first 2 sets, I've used Kabbalistic astrology. So I've already done my homework for you. And I've done the horoscope for the month of December 2018, and from there I've divided the 9 planets into 2 groups, and the first planets group has got 5 planets there. And the numbers I got from there are, from the first group are number 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55 or 64, depending on what lottery you play. And then from the second group of 4 planets, I've got these sets of numbers. The number 6, 15, 24, 33, 42, 51 or 60. For the third set of numbers, I'm going to use my Kabbalistic tarot. And let's see what the tarot says for you coming from Cancer. This is it's an interesting card. It's a card of the universe. So I'm going to go for these numbers. The number 7, 16, 25, 34, 43, 52 or 61. Now you've got all these numbers. What do? You want supernatural help. Because something like lottery, you got to get into a supernatural kind of a place where you can get this supernatural luck. And how do you do it? You'll have to tap energy from your soul, S-O-U-L. And how do you do that? Your fingerprints and your thumbprints don't belong to you. They belong to your soul. They are the ID of the soul, the identity of the soul. That's how they are the code of the soul. That's how the soul is recognized in the universe. So we're going to use your fingerprints and thumbprints. How? You use your thumbs. The thumbs differentiate us from animals. Animals can't use their thumbs. We can use our thumbs. So we use the thumbprint. And for you coming from Cancer, I'm going to ask you to use your index fingers and join your thumbprint to your index fingerprint like this and press it. Press it. Now you're getting into that mode of communication with the soul. Take your time, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, take your time, focus your energy. You're going to feel some kind of energy enter into you. Some people say, can I say a prayer during this 1, 2 or 3 minutes? Go ahead and say a prayer. Focus on the lottery numbers that you want. Communicate with the soul, you need some help. And when you have had enough of this focusing, then reach out for one bit of paper that you have written things on a piece of paper, and you will be able to then start getting your numbers. So all these sets of numbers, I want you to get your good colored paper, and you'll only know your good colors if you've been to see me for a consultation. In the meantime, get some white paper. It can be A4 size paper. You can get a scissors, and from this A4 size sheet, cut 2" by 2" strips of paper. And on each of these 2" by 2", you write only one number. So the first number you may write will be the number 1, and then fold it up and put it on the table. The next 2" by 2" paper, you write the number 10, and you'll fold it up and you'll put it on the table. And you will do that and cover all the numbers I've given you. And so you will use this energy. Now, when do you plan to do this energy? It's very important. You have to choose your lucky days, and you'll only know that if you've been to see me. That's given to you based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. So you'll have to wait for that energy to come forward one day to visit me for a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD 50. So get your lucky days. In the meantime, use any days that you want. You'll have to wear your best colors, your lucky colors, because every planet rules different colors, and when you wear a certain color, you connect energy to a good planet or to a bad planet. And so you will wear your best colors. If you don't know them, wear any one that suits you for time being. And you'll face your best direction, and you'll only get your best directions when you consult me based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. In the meantime, face any direction and go ahead and do it. And then you get your thumbprint. Once you got all this settled, do that, and you will be able to get the energy of the soul to help you. And so if you need 6 numbers to choose, you will do this exercise 6 times. If you need 5 numbers, you'll do it 5 times. If you need 3 numbers, you'll do it 3 times. And then when you've got your numbers written down, you have to go and buy your lottery ticket on your good days. Never mind the draw date. The draw date is for everybody in the world, on your good days. And you'll have to wear your best colors as well to get the impression of your best planets with you. And if you're going to buy it online, you have to face your best directions when you're choosing your numbers as well. So all that matters a lot. All that matters a lot. And then you will be in the right energy form to get things going. So this 90-minute session that you can do with me is very important, not only for lotteries, but for all areas of your life, your health, your business, your finance, your job, your love affair, your romance, your marriage, your family, and your health as well. So all this, I will talk to you in your 90 minutes for your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on each calendar year and each date. I'll go into in-depth and let you know what's going to happen. So in the meantime, look me up on Facebook Messenger or through Skype, or send me an email or WhatsApp, and I will then come back to you and we'll have this 90-minute session so that you'll know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And I'll give you a lot of information, your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, looking at your palms, your lucky days, your lucky colors, your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, a lot of news so that you get everything you do in your right perfect for your next 7, 8, or 9 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.